From Mike the Gamer Guy on YouTube comes a podcast analyzing and discussing video games. This is the Mike the Gamer Guy podcast.
Mike the Gamer Guy.
Hi everybody, welcome to the second sort of installment of the Mike the Gamer Guy podcast live. The second episode, and we're already changing up the format entirely, in that we'll be watching the Dragalia Lost mobile Nintendo Direct, which is a game that was apparently announced back in April that I either forgot about or didn't hear about, but it's a collaboration between Nintendo and Games, who I also had never heard of, but apparently were responsible for a very popular mobile app in Japan. And this is their first team up. To be honest, I never have gotten too much into Nintendo's mobile library so far. Mario Run I played the demo of, I thought it sucked. Fire Emblem Heroes I played for quite a while, I actually like that one. Animal Crossing Pocket Camp didn't really seem like my thing. And what else? I think that's it. Pokemon Go I did play for a while, but that was more Niantic and like Google, right? And Pokemon Company, I guess. And then they announced Mario Kart Tour like a long time ago, and that still isn't out yet. And when they announced that, I suspected we'd be hearing about it pretty soon, but it might not release till next year, I'm guessing. Anyway, so we have this Dragalia Lost thing. It's a brand new IP, which is unique for the mobile space. And yeah, even though these games mostly don't appeal to me, I'd say by and large, I am definitely interested to see where Nintendo takes its mobile gaming thing. And I'm always interested for more Nintendo stuff and more new Nintendo properties, because of course there's the chance that if this ends up being big, that we will get some sort of home console continuation of the story. I think it's like an RPG game, and I assume there's some kind of story to it. It might be kind of simplistic, like Fire Emblem Heroes was, where it's just kind of like a hackneyed thing to get all these characters in the same area so you can have, whoever. I'm actually not very familiar with the Fire Emblem source material. I was more familiar with the mobile game, to be honest. So there's that. Either way, I look forward to hearing what they have to say. And, I mean, the mobile thing is kind of on my mind right now, because last week, during the Smash Brothers blog update, they released a piece of music for Fire Emblem, but it was actually from Fire Emblem Heroes, which I guess makes sense because I think that's made more money than any of the Fire Emblem games, maybe even combined. So, I mean, there's that, but still, it's just interesting. Nintendo's mobile games are, getting a fair air of legitimacy through stuff like that. And I'm just interested to see where it goes. And right now we're 1 minute away from it starting. This is going to be a 13-minute long direct, as you can see from the runtime thing on the screen. So not too long. And I just expect them to basically explain to me what Dragalia Lost is. And just judging by the name and dragon thing, I'm actually, I don't have the highest of hopes for this, just because, oh, hey, here we go. Oh, maybe I should move the screen a little bit.
Darkness
Some anime music.
History threatens to repeat itself again. To safeguard a world of swords, monsters, and magic, the kingdom's most promising adventurers will be summoned to battle. Humans and
I guess it's the name of the song.
must form a binding pact once more. Luckily, even the seventh in line to the throne has the blood of a dragon flowing through his veins.
Bloodline thing. This is an anime game, definitely.
Humans and dragons, pact bound once more.
Okay. All right. Oh boy. That's a nice guitar, though. Kind of what was that? Reminded me of
Centuries have
Paul
passed
McCartney
since
and
the
Ween's
days of the
on
first
Band on the Run.
Background. So much has changed. Now, the time has come to rekindle this age-old alliance. This forest is just one small corner of a much larger world. The Kingdom of Alberia, where humans and dragons once lived together in harmony. History tells
I don't know
us that the kingdom's founding coincided with the institution
I
of
get
a holy
what they're
fire
doing here,
known as a
but
sacred shard.
I kind of want them to just like get into like
Protected Alberia
what
from
this
the
game
evil
is.
influence of
I
monsters.
guess they don't really do that
For some
for these kind of
reason,
specified
people
directs,
say
though,
the
do they?
shard's power has begun to
Unless maybe
fade.
Smash.
To replace the shard and stave off the ever-rising threat of monsters, the world will need a new source of hope.
Like, I guess I like something more formal instead of like this kind of
O great dragon of the forest,
whimsical.
if you can hear my voice, then heed my call.
This.
Grant me the Packstone's power.
This young man is an Alberian prince. Though he may never
The
become
main
a king,
character.
he's been tasked with a mission
Doesn't
of
even have a
great
name?
importance. He must find a way to ensure that the sacred shard's magic will keep his kingdom safe. However, he cannot protect Alberia alone. It is a great honor to bond
The art
with
style's
dragon, Midgard's
mostly
father, who
appealing. I
once
don't really
walked
like the
path with
2D
founder of Alberia.
stuff, but the
Still,
3D stuff looks,
our
you know,
prince needs
nice.
a proper party
Nice
on his
enough.
side. This is an action RPG after all.
Oh, okay, well, thank you for.
Before
See,
charging into battle,
that's what I
best
wanted them to
build an
explain.
effective party. Let's see. Yes, they'll do.
It looks kind of reminiscent of Fire Emblem Heroes, if I recall.
This fast-paced RPG gives you direct control over your party when fighting and exploring. So be careful, play with fire, and you get burned. You never know where monsters can set traps.
It just looks
They're
difficult
always
to
looking for a
control.
fight.
Oh man.
Give them what they're asking for, and don't let up.
Yeah, I've never felt that these kind of
As you wage your assault,
action-intensive
you'll
games
get
really
a
work
chance
on
to
mobile.
let loose a special ability. This one's called
Which is unfortunate because it actually looks
You may have some
okay.
flashy
It looks kind of
but
fun.
overconfidence will get you surrounded. It's never dishonorable to dodge when needed. You must know when to strike and when to take a hike.
Maybe this will get a Switch port a la Pokemon Quest,
Will be important when executing your strategies in battle.
and this will be like one of those situations where it's a free game, but basically
And
like
speaking of battles,
super annoying
who
to,
controls this territory lies
you know,
in
get
wait.
through it unless you pay money.
It's boss time.
They'll have a
It may
cross
look like an
Switch
overgrown
version
bug,
and then
but this monster is no
Android, I assume, or
It won't wait
iPhone
its
maybe.
turn. The outcome of this fight rests in your fingertips. Try circling around behind. The boss is quickly becoming inflamed with rage. This is bad.
It kind of reminds me of Pokemon Quest, honestly, but like slightly more involved,
Now, you're a goner for sure.
and probably with a bit more development time behind it.
Your opponent isn't going anywhere. Use this opening to put it down for good.
Blazing circle. We did it. Nice work, everyone.
Your party of adventurers has done well. But there are forces stronger than your will alone. The monsters ahead are an unbelievably tough lot. You'd have everything to fear were it not for the might of dragons. He talks a good game, but even Mr. Seventh in Line has much to learn of his pact and his heritage. The Alberian royal family knows well the dragon blood within their veins. If a descendant enters a pact with a dragon, its mighty form and powers will be yours to command. Shapeshifting does have its benefits, and it's well worth the cost. The crystals acquired by slaying monsters grant the ability
Cost?
to transform into a dragon.
Are we
You can
talking
also
about
get
real
them for
cost here, I
breaking
wonder?
dragon obelisks. Once you've gleaned the power
maybe
you need
not.
from these crystals, it's
Oh,
shapeshifting
I've seen,
time.
you know, in my mind, I see like for 20 extra crystals, you know, it's like $1 or something,
Entered a pact with a dragon
or all day
to
unlimited
such
crystals
sublime,
at
destructive
$10,
power.
something crazy. where again the game basically becomes easier the more money you funnel into it. This is what makes me wonder if it's on Switch, because it's like 16 by 9. But that might just be the developer, or they have it turned on its side, I guess, too. I bet you have to like play the lottery to get those, a la Fire Emblem Heroes. I'll say this looks like it has a ton of production value behind it, which I appreciate.
Throughout your journey, you'll encounter many adventurers. Each one has their own stake in the game, and after joining your party, they'll have your
that last character looked like it was out of like the most generic anime that ever existed. The rest of the designs are pretty okay.
Some will excel at attacking. Others will be gifted healers. There are 4 types in all. Also, your companion's elemental properties affect each other in different ways. For example, those who bring the fire are strong against wind and weakened by water. Their weapons have distinct characteristics as well. Take these factors into account when forming your party, and be strategic with your choices before heading into battle.
So, yeah, like, I guess this game is Pokemon Quest meets Fire Emblem Heroes.
If your future promises
Which,
water,
I mean,
then call upon
is
a
a genius concept.
elemental attribute.
Leave the cleaning to me.
All right, it's working. But many quests aren't so simple. Thankfully, there are more than 60 adventurers to
It looked
meet
like
and
a
welcome onto your party. Each
Lizalfos
one has a
from
chance to shine
Zelda.
in a variety of combat situations. As
I wonder if there are
impressive as
like
they
maybe like some
companions are
recognizable
not
Nintendo
always
characters in
getting
this.
stronger. It's best to be prepared for the worst.
Yep, it's an anime thing.
Monsters possess a ferocious appetite for power. Just like you, they'll continue to grow stronger. You'll have to double your efforts to keep up. And fortunately, there are 4 ways to gain strength. You aren't relegated to merely grinding for experience points, although they certainly do come in handy. You can also get stronger by equipping superior weaponry. That's not the only benefit you have to look forward to. Changing weapons also changes your fighting style.
I wonder if they're going to like say, here's what you can buy. Like I see where they could insert that in, but I wonder if they're actually going to bring that up in the direct, just because, you know, people don't really like that very much, generally speaking. They don't like knowing that they're gonna have to, you know, pay money for something, even if it's clearly one of those games.
It's your own personal camp, where mines can be built to produce gold, and altars can be erected to enhance abilities. Adventurers have many ways to toughen up, so take advantage, or your foes will gain an edge on you. Legend has a great power.
Here's even more Pokemon influences, I'm guessing. Look at these cute little creatures you can get. Well, I don't like I don't like that design very much. It's kind of disgusting.
First off, you can summon a wide variety of adventurers with varied attributes. I hope I can be of some help.
Why did that guy sound like an old man?
Avail yourself of my strength as you see fit.
These gold stars
How's it going, my man?
brownie points. Star counts indicate the
It's going
caliber
good.
of those who are summoned.
Oh, is that you, Zach?
If you happen to summon 2 of the same character, you're not out of luck.
The star system is like identical to the Fire Emblem game.
By collecting Eldwater, you can increase the number of stars your companions possess by promoting them. But enough about them. We have dragons to summon.
Gross.
Sacred rite is the
Hell
best
yeah.
way to attain the might of Alviria's many distinct dragons. There's another special item you need to know about. They're known as worm prints, and they embody memories of the world. Think of them as an amulet or
I don't know what I was
something
expecting,
like that.
but I don't know.
Depending on how much you've leveled it, a worm print can enhance
I don't.
adventure.
Yeah, I don't think I'm one over so far.
It's well worth your time, even if you are a prince. This sacred rite is only possible in the presence of wormite or diamantium.
Ah, there we go. There we go. That's what you gotta. Hey, here we are.
It feels great to score
I like how they don't directly reference any of the prices. That's what I was waiting for.
Adventuring is even
Oh, that's
more
cool.
fun if you team up with up to 3 other players. Use stamps to communicate and work together to defeat any monsters
No,
that
that's
dare
a
challenge
cool
you.
idea, more or less. Kind of
Multiplayer is an option
a local
for every single
co-op
quest in the
thing.
game.
Well, I don't even know if it's local,
Here,
but
you'll find
yeah, I
players
guess
itching to
probably
join
not.
your
But just the
cause.
idea that you could have like
You can also
get
create your
a few
own
friends
to
together and play
fight
this
over
game
other
is kind of cool.
players. A variety of special
Not something you really see
events
with mobile
great
games.
rewards and risks.
I don't know. What do you think, Zach? Are you won over by this game? Do you even know what this game is?
The royal family. They've shown their true colors. And now they stand between the 7th in line to the throne and the heroic
Huh?
destiny he has sworn to fulfill
What?
at any cost. He knows one sister, the Princess Ethia, would never betray him.
No, I have no
If
idea,
only their
lol.
future was so certain.
I didn't figure so. Anime dragon game, essentially.
Level up your fighters. Bond them with dragons. And unleash their power on the world. Humans and dragons, pact bound once more. Dragalia lost.
Okay, September 27th. So I think that ends it, unless there's like, hey, it's coming to Switch as well announcement. Nope. Okay. Well, I guess my opinions on that are pretty obvious. It is anime dragon game through and through. I don't really think there's much to say about it. It looks like, from a gameplay perspective, pretty good. But for a mobile phone game, I just don't see it being very intuitive. I'm really bad with touch controls on mobile devices, where you have to do kind of precise movements. So, I think I'm gonna have to pass on this one. But if Nintendo ever decided to bring a port of it to Switch or continue the franchise, I wouldn't be opposed to trying it at some point. It's just very generic style to it, and like the anime story, the prince who's part of the bloodline of dragons, and then now they're the bloodline of the castle people. I don't even know. It's just anime game thing. So I was kind of expecting a little bit more, I guess, just because Nintendo was attaching their name to it. I was wrong to do so. And I guess that's all there is to say. Got here. Yes, be teen rated for sexual themes. That's kind of uncommon for a Nintendo game. Okay. That's all she wrote about that. Thanks for stopping by, Zach. And that concludes this.
Have a good night, man.